Hi, good morning. This is Doug Jones with Buyers Realty in San Jose, California. My DRE license for disclosure is 00979517. DRE is Department of Real Estate. So I'm a realtor, and we have a chat bot on one of our sites, DougKnowsRealEstate.com. Now, I actually went on there this morning, and if you go on that site and scroll all the way down to the bottom of the right, you get a little chat bot area. And I ask, what do sellers really need to know when they're listing their home, when they're going to sell their home? And it came up with 5 suggestions, and I really think they're really, really good suggestions. And it didn't come from me, it comes from chatbot. So that means it's really, really, really authentic. Okay. The first one is staging is a key. And you know, in San Jose, almost every house is more than $1 million. So people are going to make a major investment to buy these houses. And it talks about how staging, that people underestimate the power of staging. Sometimes we don't stage a house, but most times I try to get my sellers to stage the house, even if they're living there, still to do a partial stage, to move things out and do a partial stage. That's very important to getting your best price. Number 2 is professional photography. You know, I've seen some really horrible pictures on the MLS, and I've taken some pictures that I wasn't completely happy with, but I work to make them the best I can. But a professional has the lens, they have the camera, they have the ability, they have the know-how, they make the property look maximum best. So I recommend professional photography. The importance of curb appeal. So many times you'll see a house and it's beautiful on the inside, beautiful in the backyard, and then it just let the front yard go. That does not make sense. People are going to drive by, and the first thing they see is that house. When they drive up to that house, they look at that house. You want that house looking good, the door looking good, the garage door looking good, the driveway looking good, everything, the landscaping, everything looking good. And the next thing is pricing strategy. Now, everybody, almost everybody, thinks their house is worth more than it is. And a lot of times we will list a house slightly lower than we think it will sell for just to grab more attention. Now, I always try to list the property a little bit lower, and I'll tell you why. It's been proven that when people list their house higher than it's worth, and it starts going down, and people see it going down on the MLS, that house will sell lower than it originally would because it's on the market a longer time, it's going down, and the public starts to think there's something wrong with this house. And then preparing for inspections. Now, the chatbot mentioned that the buyers are going to do the inspections and that the sellers should get prepared for them. But in San Jose, it's really common that the sellers go ahead and get the property inspection, the termite inspection. They go ahead and get sometimes the roof inspection. They go ahead and make sure that the carbon monoxide monitors are in and the fire detectors are in, the smoke alarm detectors. So you want to make sure you do all those things. And these are 5 good things that to get your maximum price: staging the house, professional photography. Sometimes they're doing these drone pictures now. The importance of curb appeal, pricing properly, and then preparing for inspections. So if you do those things and you work with a realtor, you're going to get the best price for your house, and it's going to be an easier transaction. I'm Doug Jones at Buyers Realty and with Mortgage. No. Doug Knows Real Estate. There you go. Doug Knows Real Estate and Buyers Realty. So look me up.